Now my report. Uh, On Saturday evening, I attended the Theater Arts production of Murder Most Deadly, which was directed by Greg Mortensen in the theater department. It was a great show. It was you can't go because it's over now, but what was wonderful is he had more than 20 student actors. And so I think this is a great academic experience for the students that they're in a theater class and they actually get to be in a production. It was very well done. Saturday afternoon, I would say, was probably 80% full. Saturday night was a sellout crowd and very, very well received. So congratulations to Greg Mortensen. Then I addressed the new faculty last Friday and talked to them about opportunities of serving on campus and answering questions, and I'm happy to say that one of the new faculty has already applied for a foundation grant for next year, so that's great. On Sunday, March 15th, the NAACP had a Women's History ceremony, and I was acknowledged, and I was acknowledged on the webpage, but I also want to acknowledge Janae Hun, who I think has left, but Janae was also honored for her commitment to the Long Beach community, and also retiree Minnie Douglas, so my congratulations to them also. Then I wanted to tell you the last thing, which is that Marshall Fulbright had asked if I could get the retirees to donate their caps and gowns, because now we have 50 new faculty who are going to be in commencement, and I know 30 years ago I bought my cap and gown, it was $350, so I don't know how much it would cost today, but it's a lot of money. I'm sure it's over $1,000. So I'm happy to announce that I've had 20 retirees already donate. I have 2 in my possession, but they're going to bring the caps and gowns to my office, and then I will turn them over to Marshall and see how he's going to decide who gets what, whether it's lottery or size or what. Gary Naj, who is probably like 6'4", his gown will have to go to a really tall person, and then Eric David was here, but he's not here anymore, but he said he would have the shortest person's cap and gown. So I don't know, I'm not taking a contest. That's my report.
Thank you. Trustee Zia, followed by Vice President Otto.
If I may, I'll go after Trustee Otto.
The only thing I was going to say is that I attended the ACCT meeting with Trustee Zia in Washington, D.C. We met with 4 members of Congress to talk about issues, but the most interesting thing that occurred was they did a pretty much all-day seminar on federal higher education and everything that had to do with that. I think this was a result of some lobbying that we did with ACCT last year, and told them how important it was to understand the Perkins Act and what was going on with the reauthorization of higher education and a number of other things. And while I give their work a B, I think that it's a good precedent, and it helped me a lot to understand an aspect of community college funding and work that I didn't know as well. So,
To you, Trustee Zia.
Thank you. Vice President Otto, you weren't there, but I did report on our meeting there, and it was a pleasure being there with you. So I just wanted to speak to some of the things that were brought up tonight. In October, I've met with faculty and staff, and across the board, I heard that the spirit in this district has been retaliatory, and it's against dissent and disagreement. And I will not tolerate that. I won't get into personal attacks or character assassination of anybody, and will not allow for that kind of environment for our community college. We're a family for our community college district, and I really look forward to working together. Before I came in today, someone pulled me aside and said, President Oakley is out to get you. That is disturbing. I will not tolerate it. I don't believe it's true. President Oakley is not out to get me. President Oakley reports to this board, and I'm sure he knows that, and I'm confident that he follows our rules and regulations. But I really think we do need this. I really thank you, Vice President Otto, for bringing this about. I've brought it up a few times. It has been ignored. And I also wanted to thank this board for honoring my request to change the board date or cancel the board date, which is on the Jewish high holy holiday of Yom Kippur. I asked 4 times, and I'm glad it was finally granted, so thank you. And with that, I'm going to get into my report. Actually, one more thing before I get in my report. I noticed in our policy 2031 on public participation that everybody has 3 minutes, and it's 20 minutes per subject. I'd like to revisit this and see why we gave 2 minutes to each public speaker, and why is it that the public can't bring about their comments after 5 o'clock. We need to promote public participation and embrace our First Amendment right. So with that, now I'll get into my report. On March 14th, Trustee Baxter and I attended a World of Difference dinner and auction for the Special Olympics of Southern California. The evening was very inspiring and special, especially since our LBCC family was well represented by some of our students of the President's Circle. They call themselves President Oakley's entourage. And our very own Connie Sears and Taylor Robertson. So I wanted to report on that. And also I wanted to congratulate you, Trustee Baxter, and our beloved Dr. Janae Hunt on being honored by the NAACP of Long Beach. As Trustee Baxter mentioned, you guys have been just tremendous in the community and been tirelessly working on community efforts. I also wanted to commend our former faculty member, Dr. Minnie Douglas, and student Shirley Valverde.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. And I just want to make sure that you know that you make me very proud as a woman who aspires to follow the footsteps of great people like you. Now, since we're on the congratulations note, I want to congratulate Brock Dale. He was named to the Southern California Football Association Scholar Team, and the 8 other members of the 2014 fall football team. I want to also congratulate them. Brock, if you're listening, and I'm sure this will get to you, hopefully, I just want you to know I'm very proud of you for having a GPA of 3.98. Our superintendent president reported on this in his report. It made me very proud, and I just want you to know that it makes me especially proud that you're among the top 1% to be named in the scholar team. It's wonderful. And the other items that I wanted to just bring to your attention and the community's attention, our LBCC family, is that my understanding is that there are some students who are displaced and may not have a home. If you feel comfortable, please contact me and or Trustee Baxter to find out available resources. There are displaced veterans, homeless veterans, there are homeless students, and as I said earlier, I think we're a family. We need to take care of each other and just work on supporting our students even more. And then lastly, I've promised Councilmember Al Austin, I will invite all of you and extend an invitation for this Saturday, March 28th, for the 2nd Annual Foster Care and Adoption Expo. That will be held at LBCC, Building E, Nordic Lounge, between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. It's an informational event, and it's hosted by Councilmember Austin about becoming a foster parent or an adoptive parent for neglected children in Long Beach. There will be lunch that will be provided, and if you'd like to attend, you can call either 888-811-1121 or visit www.lacdcfs.org/shareyourheartla. And I would be remiss if I don't give a shout out to Ms. Luann Bynum for her hard work for this Thursday, and I will be attending. I've taken time off all day. I'm very much looking forward to attending Innovation SoCal. And then what was the website that folks can go to? I think there's still room to register, correct, Ms. Bynum? InnovateSoCal.com, and I can't wait to see these businesses pitch their ideas. It's going to be very interesting. It's my first time seeing it in action. So don't forget, it's this Thursday, March 26th, as the Superintendent Oakley also reported on it. Thank you.
All right, thank you. I think everyone covered everything, so I will move on to the next item, which is actually trustee committees. We have nothing to report out at this time. And then the question I have, the final item is 7.6, academic affairs. Did academic affairs always follow? Did that get?
I don't know. It seems to be very, very late in the program tonight.
Usually it's in front of, so I'm going to find out why. I was looking at the agenda thinking that that was a typo, but anyway, final item, academic affairs.
Thank you, President Kellogg. Tonight, I would like to highlight 2 disciplines from the Trades and Industrial Technology Department and some of the things they've been doing and some of the successes we've seen in our students. Those 2 departments are Advanced Transportation Technology and Metal Fabrication. As far as Advanced Transportation Technology, the program offers 2 Associate of Science degrees, 1 in alternative fuels and 1 in electric vehicles. In addition to those 2 degrees, we offer 3 certificates of accomplishment and 2 certificates of achievement. The program in July of last year recently moved into a new facility which combines automotive and advanced transportation into the same building. What this does for our students and our faculty and our staff is to optimize the learning environment and give us the ability to share equipment and materials. Last Thursday, the department hosted the Municipal Equipment Maintenance Association quarterly meeting. MEMA is what they all had on their shirts. At that meeting in the facility, which was really very nice to see a group of individuals in a facility where you were surrounded by the electric cars and the engines, and I don't know what else was in there, but it was very impressive. We had over 70 fleet managers in attendance at that meeting, and what is also very, very inspiring is that many of the technicians that work for those fleet managers were trained here at Long Beach City College. And so just to quickly highlight a couple of the graduates of our program, I have little stories that I got from one of our faculty who I'll recognize in a minute. Jason Davenport was one of the first alternative fuel certificate recipients. He works currently at CABE Toyota. When he first started at CABE, he had to show the Toyota certified hybrid technician how to overhaul the transaxle assembly, as the tech had never done it before, but he learned it in his class. Another graduate of the program, Robert Zimmerman, was one of the first ATT electric vehicle graduates. He went on to work for CABE Toyota as well and was snapped up by the corporate office of Toyota, and he works on the hotline for experts on hybrids. Shanti Smith came to us from the beautiful island of Maui, Hawaii. He signed up with UTI to learn alternative fuels, and after a year requested his money back and came to Long Beach City College. Upon graduation at Long Beach City College in the Alternative Transportation Technologies Department, he returned to Maui, where he opened his own repair shop specializing in hybrid taxi repairs. And finally, one final good success story, Sean Van Deven is a graduate of our program, has gone on to the City of Long Beach Fleet Services. His career started in alternative fuels. He progressed into electronics installation for police cars and motorcycles and graduated to purchasing. So we have some incredible successes in the program, and I would like to acknowledge for you tonight, Cal Macy is here with us. He's been here for the entire meeting. Cal, would you stand up, please? So congratulations to Cal, to the part-time faculty, and to all the great classified staff who support that program. The second program I'd like to highlight tonight is the Metal Fabrication Technology program. They have made some significant changes and improvements to the program since the reorganization, widening the scope of the sheet metal program and linking the program to courses to industry certificates and standards. A lot of the courses have been reduced in the number of units to make them more available to our students. So we've changed the name sheet metal to metal fabrication, revised the program to better meet industry needs, developed some new courses, developed a new certificate in robotic welding. That's a 15-unit certificate. Sent 2 faculty to Lincoln Electric Welding in Cleveland, Ohio for certification, and we have 3 faculty who became American Welding Society certified. Some of the future plans for the program are to create a program to track students when they leave Long Beach City College so we know what they're doing and their successes, continue to increase enrollment, and to expand the use of computer-based learning. Two highlights of success in that program. Alana Cummings is in her last year of a 5-year apprenticeship. She will become a journeyman sheet metal worker at a wage of $42 an hour in January of 2016. And another one of our students from the program, Kevin Warren, he just started his 4th year of a 5-year apprenticeship. He also will become a journeyman sheet worker at the wage of $42 an hour in January 2017. So again, I congratulate Tim Shoemaker, the part-time faculty in the program, Patrick Heeb, Juan Flores Zamora, and all of the great classified support staff in the program. And there is a plant sale coming up this weekend, so you have a flyer that's coming around, and I have enough for the whole audience, and I was asked to give a little shout out for the plant sale. And they're not just selling plants, there's some great things that they are making in the metal fabrication lab, and I think if you look at the flyer, you'll see that. So again, congratulations, Cal, congratulations, Tim, congratulations to the programs, to the graduates. We're doing a great job, and one of the things that we hope to, or we will be sharing with you at April 28th is we're going to give a full CTE, Career and Technical Education update on the programs that we have here at Long Beach City College, what we're doing currently, and what our future plans are. So that'll be at the April 28th meeting. So thank you again for your great work.
Good job. Also, the Welding Club always seems to be very active at the Pacific Coast campus. They always have been, always will be. So, and they are selling barbecues. So that's really impressive. No one's going to be facetious and say, "Didn't we get rid of welding?" That was a debate I had 2 years ago. They're alive and well, ladies and gentlemen, and they're still doing great work.
Do they get certificates, though?
I'm sorry?
Do they get certificates?
Not in that area.
Okay, thank you.
Welding is there. I love gotcha politics. Any other comments, members of the board at this time? We're now to the point of public comment, and I apologize to Bob Maxwell. He actually put a request to speak, and he left for, obviously, he has his priorities straight for his class. So I apologize to Bob Maxwell, but we are working on a very timely manner right now. So the only speaker we have here is Sharon Milks. Is it M-I-L-K-E-S? And you have 3 minutes to speak. Your subject is hope. The answer raised also, so people do know, it's 20 minutes per subject matter when people fill out their cards. And on all those cards, almost every one of those cards, they listed 4.3 as the discussion item. There's approximately 10 cards. So we did 3 minutes per, so I tried to keep it within the 20-minute limit. Therefore, we reduced it. That's why, though, everyone listed 4.3 as the subject matter. Sharon?
Okay. Good evening, Superintendent President Oakley, Board President Kellogg, trustees, administration, faculty, staff, students, and members of the community. March 20th was the first day of spring, even though for many of us, it felt more like summer. Spring is often associated with rebirth, renewal, hope, growth, and changes in the cycle of life, especially on the East Coast as snow begins to melt, sunshine begins to penetrate through gray skies, and flowers begin to take bloom. Similarly, this board is continuing to evolve and go through a renewal. With the initiative of Trustee Zia, positive changes have occurred with respect to transparency and improved communication with members of the community. I have never seen a more committed, dedicated, and charismatic board member. I have seen her at many events, and she actually takes the time to listen to what members of the LBCC community have to say. She is deeply concerned about morale on campus and acknowledges this is an ongoing issue with deep roots that need to be addressed. Trustee Zia is extremely approachable, accessible, and encourages dialogue. As a matter of fact, she is the only trustee that has her contact information, including email and phone number, on the Board of Trustees webpage. She encourages people to challenge her and ask difficult questions and is a valuable asset to this institution. Her insight and experience bring forth innovative ideas and creative opportunities for this educational garden to continue to flourish and bloom with hope and promise. As with any transition from one season to another or from one board to another, there will inevitably be challenges, questions, exchange of dialogue and debate, but in the end, who is willing to spring into action? Thank you, Trustee Zia, for your hard work, enthusiasm, and intellectual pursuit as your role of trustee for Area 3 continues to evolve from one season to another with renewed hope and positive change for LBCC. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. There is no other items before us and no need for a second closed session. So with that, we are going to adjourn this meeting without objection to our next scheduled meeting, which will be when? When?
April 28th.
April 28th. Very good. So without objection, this meeting is adjourned. Thank you all very much, and good night.